Hi, I'm James, and welcome to Get Teducated. Today we'll be taking a quick look at Sony's new compact system camera, the A6300. Comparing to the slightly older A6000, externally at least, it doesn't appear that much has changed. Overall design is almost identical. Button layout is essentially the same, with the addition of a switch where the exposure lock button used to be. This allows for two user customizable functions. In keeping with things that are the same, Sony are, thankfully, sticking with the same FW50 battery as used in all their current compact system cameras, although it does last slightly longer in the A6300 as compared to the A6000. We also find the same 24 megapixel resolution, though I believe it's actually a new image sensor and low light performance does seem to be that little bit better than the already decent performance of the A6000. As far as what has changed, the body is now weather sealed and a sturdier magnesium alloy construction. The other visible change is the improved electronic viewfinder, now 2.5 million dot resolution, nearly double that of the old model. Mostly though, Sony have focused on beefing up the interior. The A6000 was really no slouch when it came to autofocus, with the 179 autofocus points focusing surprisingly quickly. But Sony still managed to improve on it. In the A6300, we now have 425 phase detect autofocus points, and the speed, and more importantly the accuracy of the tracking autofocus is just incredible. Videographers have been well catered for as well. For starters, there's a 3.5mm microphone jack, which for some reason was missing from the A6000, so you can finally attach a decent external mic for good audio. While that is a hugely useful feature, it's actually not the most exciting. 4K video has made its way down from the A7 series, recording 4K at 24 frames per second, or Full HD at 120 frames per second for high-speed action. Remember though, to make use of all the video modes, including 4K, you will need a memory card 64GB or larger, and you'll want it to be fast. I recommend at a minimum the SanDisk Extreme 64GB with a U3 class rating. For the more enthusiast of you, there's also S-Log picture profiles and the option to record timecode for easier editing when using multiple cameras. Even with all of these enthusiast features, it's important to remember that the A6300 still has an intelligent auto mode, so anyone is capable of getting great shots, even if they prefer to just point and shoot. The standard 16 to 50mm zoom is electronically controlled, so it keeps the whole package nice and compact when it's turned off, as well as allowing zoom control when controlling remotely. Wi-Fi is still built in, of course, with the Sony Play Memories mobile app allowing for wireless remote control and direct downloading of images to your Android or iOS smart device. That's all for today, but don't forget to connect with Teds on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter. Or for a closer look at the Sony A6300, just pop in store and see myself or any of our expert staff for all of your camera advice. There's not much that we don't know to help you capture life.